Some absences don't make a sound, but they leave an echo that feels louder than any noise. When a child stops calling, it's more than just a quiet phone. It's a silence that slowly creeps into every part of your life. It starts as a question, what did I do wrong? And transforms into a painful resignation. Many parents carry this unspoken grief in private, feeling as if their most important role has been taken away. You've been a constant presence for decades, and now it feels like you're just a memory. How do you keep moving forward when a part of your future feels forgotten? How do you live with dignity when a vital connection seems to be fading? In this video, we're going to walk through 5 immediate actions you can take when the calls stop coming. These aren't tricks to get a child's attention. They are powerful choices to help you reclaim your inner peace, your purpose, and your identity so you can live this stage of life with clarity and strength. Stay with me until the end because the final choice might completely transform how you see your own legacy. Your life is not a waiting room. Do not wait. The most dangerous trap of this emotional absence isn't the silence itself, but the waiting. The expectation that your life is on hold until the phone rings. You find yourself checking your phone, replaying old conversations, and planning what you'll say when they finally call. This constant state of waiting turns your life into a waiting room. But your dignity isn't a prize to be won with patience. It's a gift you give yourself with action. The first step is to reclaim your present moment. Your life is happening right now, not when someone decides to be a part of it again. This isn't about giving up. It's about recognizing that you can't control what others do, but you have full authority over what you do. So if a child isn't calling, you can't force them to, but you can decide to fill that empty space with a new passion. Start that class you always wanted to take. Join a club. Volunteer for a cause you care about. When you dedicate yourself to a new purpose, you stop living in their absence and start living in your own presence. A person with a mission is too busy to wait for a phone call. They are building a life so rich that they are the ones others will seek out. The power of your life isn't in their hands. It's in yours. Stop narrating the story of your pain. When a child no longer calls, it's easy to create a narrative around it. My child abandoned me. I must have been a bad parent. I failed. You repeat this story to yourself, to friends, and sometimes to family. And with each telling, the pain becomes more real and more central to your identity. This is a common but dangerous mistake because what you continuously narrate becomes your reality. You become the person defined by their hurt. The mind has a powerful way of protecting itself by turning a difficult situation into a story. But if you don't change that story, you'll be trapped in it forever. This step is about breaking the cycle of that negative narrative. You need to stop telling the story of your pain and start telling the story of your resilience. Every time that painful thought comes up, acknowledge it, but do not dwell on it. Instead, ask yourself, what can I do today to show myself strength? How can I be the hero of my own story? You can't stop the thoughts from coming, but you can choose not to listen to them. Your power is in how you respond to the silence, not in the silence itself. Love is not a transaction. As a parent, you poured your love, time, and resources into your children. It's only natural to expect something in return. But when the calls stop, you're faced with a painful realization. Love is not a transaction. You gave everything, but that doesn't guarantee you'll receive anything back. Trying to balance the scales of affection will only lead to bitterness and resentment. A transaction has a clear exchange of goods. Love is not a good. It is a choice. This is the time to redefine what love means to you. It's not about what you receive from others. It's about the love you still have to give. You can still hold a space of love for your children, but without any expectation of a return on investment. This is a spiritual shift that frees you from disappointment. When you love from a place of abundance, from your heart, rather than a place of lack, from your expectations, you are no longer a victim. You all are a source. And that source is infinite. Turn isolation into solitude. When the calls stop, the first feeling is often one of isolation. You feel cut off, alone, and invisible. Isolation is forced loneliness, a state of mind where you are a victim of circumstances. But you have the power to transform that loneliness into solitude. Solitude is a choice. It's a chosen state of being where you can enjoy your own company. It's a time to reconnect with yourself, to discover who you are without the constant demands of being a parent. Use this newfound silence not as a punishment, but as a space for reflection and growth. Ask yourself, what have I always wanted to do but never had time for? Maybe it's learning an instrument, writing your life story, or even just taking long walks in nature. This is a chance to rediscover your passions and build a life that is fulfilling on its own terms. You're not alone. You are at peace with yourself. This transformation from isolation to solitude is one of the most powerful acts of self-love you can perform. Your legacy is not their attention. Many parents believe their legacy is their children, and their children's attention is a sign that they succeeded. But this is the final, most profound, and most necessary realization you must embrace. Your legacy is not your children's attention. Your legacy is the person you became while raising them. Your legacy is the kindness you showed, the strength you model, the values you live by. It's in the way you carried yourself with dignity and how you treated others. When you look in the mirror, you must choose to see a person who is complete, not a person who is waiting to be completed by someone else's actions. Your worth is not defined by how often your phone rings. It is defined by the incredible person you are right now. Your legacy is the example you set, whether anyone is looking or not. And once you understand this, the silence no longer feels like an ending. It feels like an invitation. An invitation to live the rest of your life as a truly free and sovereign individual. We hope this video has brought you clarity and a new perspective on a painful situation. If any of these words resonated with you, please consider sharing this video with someone who might need to hear this message. And if you're ready to stop waiting for someone else to validate your worth, let us know in the comments below. We're here to help you on your journey to a more purposeful and peaceful life.